I think I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this one. Hey, what is up, Internet Strangers? My name is Gavin, and what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be ranking all of the 6 Phase 1 movies, which that is The Incredible Hulk, Captain America the First Avenger, Thor, Captain America the Winter Soldier, Iron Man 2, and The Avengers. So, this is my list. So, if you get angry in the comment section, just post your list down below. Maybe we can discuss this like normal people, because this one's going to get me in a lot of trouble. I think everyone's going to know what the number 1 is and the number 2 is, but everything down there below there's pretty much chaos, so yeah, let's get into it. Number 6, the bottom, probably the top 2 are probably the most just generic ones on my list, but number 6 is Iron Man 2. Man, this movie was bad. Every person that says there isn't a bad MCU movie, I'm just going to bring up this movie because it is really bad. It's not terrible, it's not so awful, it's not like Attack of the Clones where it's extremely unwatchable, just bad in every single way. But it's not good. It really isn't that good, if I'm being completely honest. What I really didn't like about this film was just, it was messy. It felt rushed. It felt like they were rushing to get to the Avengers. And you don't want that, because he had like a year to write the script, and he wanted another year, but they wouldn't give him that. So yeah, that's probably how we got the movie that we got. And honestly, if you just cut Iron Man 2 out of this, which honestly, let's be real here, besides the fact that Black Widow's in that movie, probably could have just cut off Iron Man 2. And just gave Black Widow her own movie, which we're going to be getting very soon, so yeah. But it's very bad. If you want to know my deeper thoughts, just go check out my review. It's very messy overall, honestly. There's too many plot lines that are really going on. Whiplash was a waste of villain, and yeah, not a good movie. Number 5, I'm going to get flagged by this from Origin. My god, that is Captain America the First Avenger. Now, I like all the movies above this. All 5 and up, I like everything. The only one I really don't like in this phase is Iron Man 2. All the other ones I like. So this is just, it's a good movie. I think it's very good. I think it's probably the best origin story out of all these. Like the first 40 minutes are amazing. Red Skull, it can be has a pretty good presence at times, but he just fell a little over the top at times for me. I thought the action was really great, and just the ending was very emotional. But the issue was it felt like they were rushing to get to the Avengers, because the massive issue in this film, for a lot of people and for me, is they montage through World War II, and I wasn't a fan that they did that. If they did that, this movie probably could have been number 1, honestly. At least in the top 3 if they fixed that problem. So yeah. 4. Okay, like I said, this is my list, not your list. If you tell me your list, post it in the comment section below. But my number 4 is The Incredible Hulk. Now, I know I'm on an island with this. I know a lot of people do not like this movie. Yes, I know it doesn't feel like an MCU movie at all. But that's why I love it, is because it doesn't feel like an MCU movie. I'm sick of having a same formulaic tone. I don't understand. I don't really get any valid criticisms with this film ever. Ever. The only criticisms I ever get is that Edward Norton doesn't look like the Incredible Hulk, which is somewhat of a criticism, fair enough. But the other one that I always get is that it doesn't feel like an MCU movie. I don't understand that. Because for me, that's a compliment. I like that it doesn't feel like an MCU movie, because I can rewatch this movie and it feels different, because it's darker, it's a grittier tone. I thought Edward Norton gave a fine performance. I thought that it really did dive at times into the psychology of the Incredible Hulk, and it really did work for me. I thought that, of course, the Abomination was actually very underrated villain, in my opinion, and that he's sort of like a mirror to our hero, which is very interesting. The final battle is great, in my opinion. It's just, I have a whole review on all these movies. You can just check that out. I should make playlists. I'm making some more playlists. But what I'm saying is, this is a great movie. I don't understand the criticisms. If you have any valid, I can't take it when someone gives me an unvalid criticism. If you have any valid criticisms, comment them down below for The Incredible Hulk, because I never get them. So, yeah. Number 3 is another controversial pick. It's Thor. I love this movie. I don't understand the criticisms at all for it. I get it. Sure, it doesn't feel the fish out of water. When it does the fish out of water comedy, though, it works. It's funny. Not the whole runtime, but it's funny at times. The scene where he's like grabs the popcorn and grabs that mug and says, "Can I have another?" I love that scene. That's my favorite. Like my favorite scene in this entire movie. And that scene where he's at the mental hospital. It's a different type of comedy, and it works very well. I thought that first like 30-40 minutes are fantastic. Thought they were just phenomenal. Like great. Like Captain America's the best origin story. Thor, out of these movies, at least in my opinion, has probably the best 30 to 40 minutes. Period. It's phenomenal. The world building is great. The visuals are fantastic. That score is amazing. It does sort of dip in quality as the film goes on, but overall, just those first 40 minutes alone are just fantastic. And you got Loki, who's such a great villain. And the third act I thought was very good. It's a great movie. And all the time we spent on Asgard makes this movie at number 3. Now, top 2. Process of elimination, you know what they are. Iron Man, the Avengers. It doesn't matter if I say that because you don't have the placement. But number 2 is the original Iron Man. This is going to be a shocker for a lot of you because if you saw my top 15 favorite comic book films all the time, you would know that Iron Man was actually in my top 15. They switched, and yep, I switched to the other movie. Iron Man, I can't take anything away from it. It's great. It does a great job of kicking off the MCU. Robert Downey Jr. gives a phenomenal performance, I would say. And just him building up everything about the thing is Robert Downey Jr. makes this film great. Just his performance, how he acts, the character of Iron Man overall. That's what makes this movie great. And it really just worked. The only issue I really have with the movie is the villain. I like the origin story and everything, but the villain, I've always had criticism. I always do not like the villain at all in this movie. Let's be real here, the MCU, they're not the best at making villains. Okay, but coming in at number 1 is The Avengers. This is a great movie because that's just the best banter in a movie ever, period. I don't think I've seen better banter, and just great, amazing banter. I think that Josh Whedon does a really great job. I'm not a massive fan of Josh Whedon. I haven't seen a lot of his films, but he does a really good job in this film. He does pretty good. He's more of a writer than a director, at least in my opinion. But I thought Loki was a great villain, and that scene where they're battling the Chitauri and just destroying them and stuff is great, and I like that. The only really issue I have with this is the Chitauri don't really have a character or anything, but that's not really much of an issue, I would say. It's not really that much of an issue. Yeah, just go check out my reviews for all these movies. So yeah guys, that's the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.